From what I understand, we exist in our ancestors exist in a different phase of matter that we are in, and the candle. I've heard somebody say this, so I'm gonna ask you. The candle, the flame, is very easy for spirits to manipulate. So they say when you do rituals, look at the flame and the flame be moving. You may say something and the flame may move a certain way and shit like that. So they're saying Phil said that the flame, the Hebrew language is called the fire language because it's based on the sun, the light language of the flame or whatever.
Hmm.
So they say when you meditate or when whatever you do your rituals and you look at the flame, that a spirit is communicating through you, like through a Hebrew fire language. You may not understand it consciously, but your subconscious understands the language of that flame, that shit that it may go up, down, side, and you know. So talk to me about that flame being a light language, a Hebrew light language. And when we talk and we got the candles burning, if we just observe it, something is speaking back to us on another level that we can't understand.
Yeah, so it's fun. Well, today, okay, so here's the deal with that. Because we can go into different areas. So, of course, fire is an element. It's one of the, four elements. And yeah, quite frankly, we're dealing with fire, we're dealing with ether, we're dealing with heat. Um, but today they call that the alphabetical symmetry of light because they understood that it's a light language. When you're dealing with light language, you're about language that can speak directly to the genetics,
Right, right.
right? So when you're looking at the hieroglyphs are the same thing. They're designed in a certain way to where the individuals who have the genetic memory of the people from Kemet, once they gaze their physical eyes, and the eyes serving as the outer representation of the nervous system, when they gaze their physical eyes on the hieroglyphs or the light language, that literally stimulated the interest of the information that's encoded within us and thus bring it to the conscious mind. You see, so it's the same concept with fire, with a fire language. And like you said, this is where they developed the Hebrew language because, in essence, when you're looking at fire and flames, you're looking at the fact that um, a magnetic field is being tilted at a different angle. So it's in reference to, and again, the perfect image that I can give you is a toroidal donut. So if you turn the toroidal donut at a specific angle, you'll notice that you'll see Hebrew language or Hebrew letters in it.
Mm.
So this is in reference to the fire language because with fire itself, fire has that conjugate geometry of the universe around it, which is that toroidal donut. Everything does. But the Hebrew letters, again, came from the angle momentum of the fire, but also, too, when you tilt magnetic domains at specific angles, you'll get certain letters that will be revealed from them. And that's how you develop language because a language is supposed to be biological, meaning a language is supposed to speak directly to the genetics. So once you can create a language that can do that, this is again how you stimulate a physiological reaction. But yeah, that's why it's important as well to stare at the candle when you're in a completely dark room is because the candle is also stimulating that piezoelectric effect we're speaking about in reference to the pineal gland. The piezochromatic aspect of a pineal gland comes by way of closing the eyes while staring at the candle. So if I'm closing my eyes and I'm staring at a candle, the piezochromatic effect of it is being stimulated, which is responsible for producing the colors and the visions that you see. So,
Mm.
when I'm sitting here and I'm meditating and I'm looking at a candle, you're going to notice that you still see the flame,
Mm-hmm.
even if your eyes are closed, but that's
Mm.
by the piezochromatic aspect of the pineal gland, because that part of the gland is what allows you to see colors and visions with your eyes closed.
Mm.
So,
Mm. Powerful.